Welcome back to Leeds Lately. Today's video is going to be about Mateo Joseph and whether he could go on to become championship top scorer. Before we get into it though, make sure you do hit that big red button down below as it massively helps me out. As you can see, tactics board is out, so we will be doing some tactical analysis today. But the first thing we're going to do is watch a clip of his goal against Hull City, and we'll do a little bit of analysis on it, and then we'll go to the tactics board and talk a little bit more about how that can translate to further games. So first thing we're going to do then is have a look at this clip. So if you have a look here, you have Mateo Joseph running here. Now, a lot of strikers enjoy playing on the last man. And if you don't know what that means, it means that Mateo Joseph would be stood as close to this player as possible on that line, so that he doesn't, so that he's not offside, but he's able to go straight away. But because the ball is out in a wide position, what Mateo Joseph wants to do is leave himself a little bit of room. So you can see I've put a little annotation on the screen here, holding his run and not playing on the last man to allow space for runs, because if he's waiting for the ball into the box, he can go either way from this position. If he's here, he can't really get over to the other side if he actually has to. So what he's doing is constantly looking. He's looking over here to Solomon, who's got the ball on that left wing. And it allows him to make a run. And also it allows you to build up momentum as well. If you start on the same place, unless you have to be faster than the defender to get to the ball if you play on the same place. But if you can get a run on him, if you can start your run, you've got momentum to go past him, which is pretty much what happens here. So he holds his run on the edge of the box, and then we'll just pause it here. The cross was about to come in then. Let's have a little look. There. So the cross is about to come in. That's when he's noticed that the ball is about to come into the box. He's scanned, he's looked, okay, the cross is about to happen now. So that whole time, he'd sort of been slowly drifting towards the box, and then it's that change of pace, it's that bang, go, and this is what he does. Runs to that front post, gets in front of the defender, bang, goal. We'll watch the whole clip through now so you can see what I'm talking about again. So holds his run, waiting for that moment, sees the cross is about to come in here, then darts to the front post and puts it in the back of the net. That's really, really good striking play. It allows Mateo Joseph to get the run on his opposition. He's a really good kind of instinctive striker. He makes all the right runs. So how does this apply then in other games? Mateo Joseph is somebody who loves to make that near post run. So that's what we're going to talk about first. Like I said, the ability to hold his run in these positions, let's say that it's a winger down here, it's Nonto, it's Solomon, it's Ramazani, any of those players. He was drifting whilst they were all going back at the same time. He was slowly drifting on the edge of the box, waiting for that opportunity. And then when it came, he sprinted into the box to that front post. Now, what that allowed him to do was get in front of this man and get in front of the goalkeeper, so when the ball came past, they could just knock it into the net. The difference being, if he was a player who liked going to the back post, he's going to run here, and the ball is going to have to come across past this defender, and potentially past this defender as well before it even gets to him. So Mateo Joseph is the type of player who wants to take the initiative, run to the front post, and be the one to get on the end of it. He's going to get a lot of goals from that this season, trust me. The amount of times that we like to get the ball in those positions and put the ball across the box into that corridor of uncertainty, into the half space as well. So if you haven't seen that video, there was a video I talked about number 10s, why Ilan Cabal will be perfect for us. And I talked about half spaces in this video, which is this area here and this area here down the pitch from the edge of that box to the edge of the D and all the way down the pitch. It's called the half space, and it is a place where I think over 70% of goals come from, according to Lockie. I will keep saying according to Lockie because I've never fact-checked it, but I trust him. So, but if he is wrong, I've blamed him. So a win-win for me, really. But what he loves to do is make that run into there, be able to get the ball ahead of the defender and ahead of the goalkeeper. You saw him do it a couple of times in pre-season. It's the run that he absolutely loves to make. Now, Mateo Joseph is somebody who really has striking runs down at such an early age. I know I listened to The Rest is Football, the podcast with Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer and Michael Richards, and there was one where it was just the art of goal scoring with Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer. They were talking about the way that sometimes when you go to make a run, it's sometimes good to go like that, to sprint one direction a little bit and then to spin and go the other direction. Mateo Joseph does that all the time. He's got that in the locker. He's a nightmare for defenders because the runs that he makes, sometimes he feints to go one way, so this player will come across and then he'll spin and go in the other way, and it'll allow maybe a back post cross, or like I said, that ability to hold his run, to slowly come to the edge of the box and then dart into the box to get that opportunity is really, really good from him. What I like about him, like I said, is his striking ability comes down to his runs. He's going to be a fox in the box. He's not going to be a player who gets you loads of goals from outside the box this season. I don't think so. I think he's very much a fox in the box. He's very much almost in that Gary Lineker mould of making excellent runs and making them consistently until the ball drops to you, until you can score a goal. And I think he's got that down to a T. The other thing about Mateo Joseph is his kind of nous. He knows when not to make a run as well. Now that sounds strange, but you'll see if it was a situation like this, and let's say that instead of Solomon just crossing it in first time to that front post where Mateo Joseph scored, Solomon takes it down the line like this and gets it to try and cut it back. He's got a defender on him there. He's got these defenders have run back into the box to track, and you've got number 10 or whatever has come to the edge, so midfielder, etc. You've got all the players in the attacking move, basically, right? But Mateo Joseph, a lot of strikers might make the Mateo Joseph run, the normal one, to the front post, try and get that, but it's very crowded in there. But what Mateo Joseph does, and actually what Somerville did well as well last season, was the run where you don't run. So they're all running back at the same time. Imagine they're all sprinting back as this ball's coming up here. They're all trying to get in position. But what'll happen is they're all running. Mateo Joseph is running with them. When they get to about here and they carry on going, he'll just stop on the penalty spot, just stop dead. They've all gone. The momentum is on their leading foot, so the momentum's away from the ball, so it's hard for them to turn back. But by the time they've turned back, somebody like Solomon could have picked out Joseph on the penalty spot to shoot, and pretty much it's going to be a goal from there. So he is somebody, and Nonto did it in the first game as well, the one where he hit the bar against Portsmouth. But Mateo Joseph has got so many different types of attacking runs in the box that he is going to score a lot of goals this season. He's also very tenacious as well. I know in the pre-season games, I analysed some of his ability to kind of never give up. There was moments where he had the ball in a kind of position like this. He was a little bit crowded out. He was trying to make a run. He thought, I can't do anything there. So what he did is he passed it out to the wing. He circled back to the edge of the box and then darted into the box and made another run. And I think that was the one where Bogle picked him out and he put it in the back of the net. So Mateo Joseph, all in all, is going to be a fox in the box type striker this season. He's going to get a lot of goals that are what some people would call tap-ins, and some people will start to call him a tap-in merchant. But if you've seen this video, you know there's more to it than that. It's about making those runs. It's about making those runs consistently into the right place at the right time. You'll have seen from that Hull City video at the start of the video, Mateo Joseph did not score that goal by accident. He wasn't in the right place at the right time by accident. He makes those runs consistently until the ball comes to him. This is the first time this season it's ended up in an actual goal in the back of the net. But he's been making those runs consistently, and the more you make those runs, the more you get yourself in those positions, the more your teammates learn where you run, learn where you want the ball in the box, and the more chances you'll get, the more goals you score. Mateo Joseph is going to score a bag full of goals this season. I really do believe that. I think he's going to be a fantastic player for Leeds. I hope that Daniel Farke trusts him. It seems like he does. He's been really good so far. He had a man of the match without even scoring, the one where he got the assist against Sheffield Wednesday, where he played it all the way through. So he's got passing in his locker as well. I think he's truly going to have his breakout season. I really, really do. And like I said, when you watch him, when he puts the ball in the back of the net, think about the run he made to get there. Not just the fact that he's in the right place at the right time to tap it in. The runs that he makes are going to get him so many goals. And to me, I think he is, without doubt, the best. He's got the best striker's brain in the Championship, I think. He makes the best runs. He is so intelligent with his runs, and he's so good at them for such a young age. He is going to go on to very, very big things. Let me know what you think down in the comments below of Mateo Joseph. I know a lot of people have been enjoying him so far and really wanted him to get on the score sheet, and he finally did. So hopefully that is the first of many, and I can't see why it wouldn't be. Like I said, I love the way he runs, love the way he plays football. Perfect fox in the box striker, and he'll do really well in this system as well, given the amount of delivery that we get into the box. So for me, Mateo Joseph, if not top scorer this season in the Championship, is going to be way up there, and this video has explained why. That brings us full circle to the end. Thanks for watching Leeds Lately, and I'll see you in the next one.